Welcome to my podcast, Learn Multi-Language with Eureka. Are you someone that can speak Chinese, Japanese, or is simply interested in learning a new language? You're in the right place. Follow along for an easy way to learn 2, 3, or even 4 languages at once. Today's topic is about 3 different tea types in Japanese, Chinese, and Korean. These types of tea all have really similar pronunciations across the 3 languages. The first one we have here is green tea, perhaps the most frequent and famous one in all of Asia. In Chinese, we pronounce this as 绿茶. In Korean, we call this 녹차. And in Japanese, we call this 력차. So green tea supposedly has a lot of good benefits for you and your health. For example, it can boost your immune system. Green tea is regarded as a very healthy and nutritious tea and comes with a lot of good benefits such as antioxidants and an increased immune system. Me personally, I think that the name green tea is a little bit strange because the tea itself is not very green. I think it's a little more yellow than green. But when you look at it from when the sun is shining directly on the tea, it can look a little green sometimes. And the tea leaves are green. That's probably why it's called green tea. Next up, we have oolong tea. In Chinese, we pronounce this as oolong cha. In Korean, we pronounce this as urong cha. And in Japanese, we pronounce this as udon cha. So all of these languages have really similar pronunciations. They almost sound the same. But it's important to note that in Korean, there's an R sound and a G sound at the end, which is different from Chinese, which has a W sound at the beginning, and Japanese that doesn't have a G sound at the end. In Japan, there's actually this pretty interesting culture surrounding oolong tea, where if you eat something pretty oily and greasy, such as BBQ or ramen, you drink black oolong tea. This is because, as part of some sort of marketing strategy, they think that drinking black oolong tea will package up the oil so that it doesn't get absorbed by your body. It's actually a pretty interesting fact. So the next time you eat ramen, maybe try thinking of buying a bottle of black oolong tea. The last one we have here is chamomile tea. In Chinese, we pronounce this as juhua cha. In Korean, we pronounce this as gukwa cha. And in Japanese, we pronounce this as kikucha. In my opinion, I don't really like chamomile tea because it tastes kind of bitter, but it's a great way to wind down after a long day because one of its properties is that it can make you relax. It also has cute little flowers floating in the middle if you choose to opt for a non-bagged version of the tea, like a loose leaf tea. Thanks for listening to today's episode. Hope to see you in the next one. Find me on Spotify, Apple Music, YouTube, and on my website. Thanks for listening.